Alright, hey everyone. I just wanted to show the youngsters off, and really I wanted to break down the 8 youngsters that are all related. Again, the shadows, my shadow line is what I call it, but I wanted just to show a couple of these beautiful babies. The color on these ones are very nice. Babies are all looking healthy. This one's got a lot of white right here. I normally like. Again, so all these babies will be going to the one Loft races. So these two, since they're related to some I'm going to be showing you, will all go to the same race. I think the Maricopa Challenge, or the California Challenge in Maricopa. I'm sorry. So, but we got these babies here, which is coming along nicely. We're floating. Alright, here are the babies. So I'm trying to get 6 related to go to this California Challenge. Okay, so here I have, I think, my Maricopa team for the California Challenge in Maricopa. I'm sorry. Again, I think all 6 of these, no, I know all 6 of these birds are somehow related. They share a grandfather. 1154 is in both these. And then the grandfather for these ones were these ones' father. So he's the import cock. The import cock was the father of these ones and the grandfather of these ones. So these ones aren't technically related, these two, but they all are related by here. So these two are related to these two, and these two are related to these two. Which I think is important when flying pigeons. You want liked pigeons. So, same size, same type. Okay, so let me show you quickly these. These are a new tested pair. They will be going to the futurity race. So I have these two here, and the birds I'm going to show you now aren't related. So these 2 babies here, so the dad's this Gabby here, and then a bird from one of the best flyers at my club. These 2 birds will be going to that race. So they are just another tester pair I never got to do. It's some of the Bob Bostwick stuff I got. A 900 hen and a 1000 dog. And then these 2 babies will be going. So there'll be those 6 so far will be going to that race. I'd like to get 10. So again, these 2 that are under him, these 2, and these 2 I'll send to that futurity race, the Great Salt Lake City Breeder Challenge. The handler I choose is Craig, and I'll try to include all the flyers to these races that I'm going to. Maybe you guys can send to them too. I'd like to, yeah, like I said, I don't know if I said, I'd like to get 10 of birds that aren't related and send them, and it's a good way to just test new pairs. Okay, now let me gather, for the real reason we're here, let me gather Shadow up. I want to get Shadow, and I want to get all of his youngsters that are related to him. So here we got Shadow and 161, and this is gonna be, I'm gonna Brady bunch this, so I'm gonna show these 2 and then all their offspring that I'm gonna be sending. And the first 6 off these birds are going to the AGN. This is my first team to the AGN. I might have a second team, but definitely this is the first team. And so here are the parents together of the offspring I'm about to show you. Okay, here we got Shadow's first 2 rounds with 161. So these are direct offspring. Again, these are being sent to the AGN. I want to show they're all very similar in type. So these 2 are just a few few weeks behind. I'm sorry, these two are just a few weeks behind of these two, but they're all old enough to send away now. And so we're getting ready. I'm just prepping them to get ready to be sent away to the AGN. I'm hoping I'm gonna drive them up. I'm gonna message Perry's and ask if I can drop them off. I think just a couple hours in a crate is way better and way less stress than 2 days in a box. This one right here really handles like Shadow. But again, their older brother last year did well at a race, so I'm gonna test him at the AGN. I really wanted to send offspring off of my stud cock to the AGN. I might not get to send as many as I'd like because they are the second round. I focus so much on getting as many babies from my stud cock as possible. I didn't get any. I just started getting the first eggs. So almost like a punishment. I focused too much on one thing and I didn't get anything. So this crew is gonna replace it. I'm gonna show the grandchildren next of Shadow, which Shadow's son from last year was paired to a hen, my best breeding hen, which was, she bred a prize winner at the AGN last year, so we're covered on one side, hopefully. This little one here is very nice, very soft, silky feathers. For the longest time I liked this one the most, but then this one came along, and so this is my first favorite, second, third, and fourth favorite. This one's just more long-casted, slender than the other ones, but he looks like this one. Hopefully he fills out a little more. Okay, here's Ogden, and I'm just gonna cut in the hen I had him paired to. She's laying right now and I don't want to disrupt her, but so now I'm going to show you their offspring. So again, he is an offspring of Shadow and 161 that I just showed. We're going to Brady bunch it, so I'm going to try to like cut everyone in. Is going to be on this, every bird I'm talking about is going to be on the page, I think. So let me get their offspring now. Okay, now we have Shadow's grandchildren. These four were bred from, I just call him Ogden because that's where he flew at. And so that was Shadow's son bred these with my best breeding hen. And again, all very similar. All going to the same race. So all 8 of these, I believe, will be going to the AGN. So at first, this one was my favorite handling one. She was the first one of the first round, handled really nice. And then this one came along, and I think this one jumped up to the first spot. So it'd be, this one's my favorite. I'm gonna get it out and handle it before putting it away. But this one's the favorite. Second favorite, third favorite. He is only my third favorite because of his, and I hope it's just because he's young, but this feather kind of sticks out just a smidge. I'm hoping when he molts that goes away. And then my least favorite, she's a little small hen, handles like her mom. Her mom doesn't handle the best, but drops good genes and flew rather well. So a little young, so I'm hoping to get these out in a week. I'm going to contact the Perrys and hopefully I can drive them up and get them there in a couple hour time, 4 hour time. Again, I don't want them in the box, so most of my birds are going to be flying in California just so I can drive them to their lofts or just avoid any stress. I don't want them in boxes too long. I find it interesting in both rounds. So these two are the first round. This is the second round. In the first round, blue bar and a check. blue bar, and a check. So she don't have much confidence. She might, maybe she will stay here. I don't know. She's a little more shy. But plan is all 8 of those going to the AGN. And so it leaves me with 2 more, and I'll have to take them later. So I believe they have a deal at the AGN. It's like buy 8 spots, you get 2 free, I believe. I'll pop it up on the screen right now. But I really liked this race last year. My family really liked the race. It's really comfortable for a wife and kids. And so if you're gonna drag them along to these events, you want them comfortable. Okay, and here is the little, I think it's a little hen from the grandchild of Ogden. And he's got a cool little design on his tail feather. Super silky smooth feathers. Again, handles like the other one I like. So they keep that tail in place. Once out of my hands. A little more feisty. Their dad is very feisty. Shadow's kind of calm. But I like when the tail stays in one spot. I think the Shadow's grandchildren, so they look just like their uncles and their aunts that are the same age of them going to the AGN. So let's hope for the best. Again, I want to send families of birds to races. So I really think this is going to be interesting to send children and grandchildren off one cock and hen. All related. So I'm very excited for that. And just want to say thank you for just going through the birds with me and checking the teams out. The California Challenge Maricopa team, I will, when they're old enough, I'll put them in the cage and we'll go through them like this. They'll get their own video before they get sent off. But again, here is just my AGN team. And thank you, everyone.